All right, Jay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We've already been very blessed by some of the things you've already said on our podcast today, and I wanted to kind of go into what you do. You're a consultative seller. Could you break down for our viewers uh, what is consultative selling?
Yeah, and Dallas, thanks for taking the time to speak with me today. I truly appreciate it. So simply, my sales philosophy, is rooted in the Challenger sales methodology. I believe in doing the work to deeply understand the prospect's business and then teaching them something new about their challenges, really tailoring every message to their role in industry, and then taking control, which is the key part and key component, taking control of the sales process in a way that's collaborative and confident. So again, my team, myself, whether as I'm a sales leader or even I'm a sales exec, I'm not a transactional one, more consultative. Whether I'm selling payroll, SaaS or fintech or banking software, I lead with value, insight, and strategic intent.
That's awesome. Now, for people who would be new to this process, right? You explained it very well. How would you break that down, maybe in a curriculum type of a format, where new people on your sales team could learn it and really feel comfortable in it?
That's another great question, great follow up. So, for me, again, I guess I'm the spokesperson for Challenger methodology, but really the Challenger sales model really teaches us, to do three things on every call, every deal, every follow up. Note I said every call, every deal, every follow up, and I'm going to come back to that in a little bit. So the first bucket is really teaching, really bringing insight. So don't just pitch, is what I tell my teams. Don't just pitch them about the product, right? Show the prospect something they don't know about their business, the industry, or a missed opportunity. You, meaning my sales rep or myself, are the expert. Use the trends that you're doing, the marketing research you're doing, the data or best practices that give them a new way of thinking, right? Our prospects are mobilizers. So we want to empower them with the right tools so they can bring back to their team. So if the prospect doesn't understand or learn something new from you, they don't need to talk to you. So that's what makes us such valuable sales leaders slash sales execs. And then the tailoring part, really speak their language, right? Customize your message to the person or on their priorities. So if it's finance, HR, sales, ops, etc., you know, one size fits all messaging doesn't work. What matters to a CFO is different than what matters to an HR director. So our messaging needs to feel, it needs to be like what they are used to hearing, not just something that they want to hear, right? And then the big component, which a lot of sales leaders and sales execs do not do. This is why I harp on a lot, and I make sure my team understands when we go through our training and our role playing, so to speak, right? Is taking control. You guide the deal, right? Setting the clear next steps. Don't pitch and pray, hoping that they call you back. You send a follow-up email. You on that call, Adonis, thanks for taking the time to speak with us today. I know everything we share with you today is conceptual. Typically, what we like to do is set up a follow-up Q&A to discuss anything you and your team are going to have in your internal meeting, right? You to make a decision today, but we want to make sure we address every question you come out with when you have a debrief on your end. Will next week, same time, work for you? This shows a lot of value to a client or to a prospect, excuse me. One, it shows that you're not looking just for the sale. You're looking for a long-term partnership and commitment. Two, the most important thing is they're not going to ghost you because you're holding to the fire, right? You're setting the clear next steps. And three, you will be invited more than likely in those internal meetings going forward because now you are a trusted advisor. So, you lead the process with confidence, you set the clear next steps, you ask the tough questions, and you help them make a decision faster.